Welcome to my channel, Storytime Astrology by Andrea, where I share my collection of astrology books that I've acquired over the last 20 years. Growing up in my house, my mom would always ask, what's their sign? What's their birthday? Astrology is a fun way to learn about the people you love and about yourself.
I'm so excited to be sharing this book with you today. It's definitely one of my favorites, if you can't tell. I purchased it 20 years ago. I've used it many a times for a reference. I have a girlfriend call me and be like, I'm dating this person, and I'd say, what's their birthday? And I'd look them up really quick because it's got every single day of the year in it. Every single day. So you can look up that birthday and it tells you all about that person, about their astrology and about their numerology. It's called The Power of Birthdays, Stars, and Numbers, the Complete Personality Reference Guide. And it's written by Safi Crawford and Geraldine Sullivan. Like I said, bought this 20 years ago, bought it in a bookstore called Bookman's. And I was going to school in a small college town called Flagstaff, Arizona. And I'm so thankful that I bought this book that day. It's like I said, it's been an amazing reference, and I just love it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. I have a goal, and my goal is to get through every single day, make a video about everybody's birthday, every single day of the year. That's my goal. So I hope you enjoy the book as much as I do. Okay, November 10th. Is your birthday November 10th? If it is, you are in the right place, because we're going to be talking about this birth date and how it can influence your personality. So over here on the top left side of the page, it mentions that your sun sign is in Scorpio. Your sun sign is, I'm going to have a little definition here for you that I found online. It was written by a woman named Emily Francos. So thank you, Emily, if you're listening. The sun sign dictates your purpose in life, illuminating your path and shining down on who you aspire to be. Loved that little definition. That was a good one. So that's what your sun sign is. So your sun is in Scorpio, and the sun sign can be broken down into 3 decadents, and your decadent is in Pisces. Pisces is the dreamer. They're very in touch with their emotions, as most water signs are. So the sun and the decadent are always the same element. In this case, it's water. And your mode is fixed. Good thing about being a fixed sign, as I am, is that you are good at sticking to projects. You like to feel a project, or I don't know, maybe a relationship to completion. You like to stick with things. You don't like change like a mutable sign would. So that's how that works. A little bit about Scorpio. There is a whole write-up in this book about this zodiac sign Scorpio. It's a whole write-up here, and I actually have it up on my YouTube page, so you should be able to find that. And it tells you here, though, at the top, and I'll just go over the top part. It says that the Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac, and they're a fixed water sign, as I've mentioned. The ruling planet is Pluto. The body part is the sex organs, and your 3 key words to describe you is regeneration, secrecy, and power. And some other, I like this area here. It's got a little overview of all the zodiac signs. It says Scorpio is the controller, the hypnotist, the magician, the detective, and the transformer. So I have a heart, Scorpios are different in that, for me, this is just my own take on Scorpio. I get along with Scorpios actually quite well. I just can click with them usually very well. It's my rising sign, so maybe that has something to do with it. But, more than any other sign, I feel like there's really 2 sides to a Scorpio. I mean, I've met Scorpios that are like Jenny McCarthy. Jenny McCarthy is a Scorpio. And just really outgoing and loud and funny and just, really magnanimous, like Jenny McCarthy, okay? And then I've met Scorpios that are more withdrawn and more quiet, and you never would know what they're thinking. And so I always have a hard time describing a Scorpio because there's just two different kinds of Scorpios out there. So what's the November 10th Scorpio like? I'm not sure. I've never met anybody born on November 10th. So let's read about this particular birth date and see what it has to say. Okay. It says, creative and intuitive with a magnetic personality. You are an independent Scorpio who is assertive and persuasive. Although often you are freedom-loving, success comes from the constructive use of your willpower and ingenuity. As you are often courageous and have inspired ideas, you need to choose the path of hard work in order to fulfill your ambitious dreams. The sub-influence of your decadent ruler Pisces suggests that you are imaginative and receptive, with strong convictions and a sense of vision. You enjoy a mental challenge, but in your attempt to test your wits and intelligence, try to guard against becoming too provocative or argumentative. In order to enhance your chances for success, education is usually a cornerstone for the establishment of a solid foundation. With a quick mind and a wide range of interests, you show versatility and enthusiasm and can benefit extensively from travel and learning. As a seeker of knowledge who is thoughtful and intelligent, you usually develop independent views and good reasoning powers. Although you are often self-disciplined with a love of learning, the true inspiration for which you search may lie in the realm of emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. By controlling people through your willpower, you do not actually gain an advantage. It is through the art of being tolerant, amiable, and sympathetic that you gain the love and affection you seek. Between the ages of 12 and 41, when your progressed sun moves through Sagittarius, you become more open and honest, with a need for positive and optimistic ideals in life. A desire to expand your knowledge can manifest as a desire for the adventure and freedom or travel and education. At the age of 42, when your progressed sun moves into Capricorn, there is a turning point as you start to become more practical, disciplined, and goal-oriented. From the age of 72, when your progressed sun enters Aquarius, you begin to place more emphasis on friendship and knowledge of human nature. Okay, your secret self. Since Scorpio is supposed to be so secretive, right? Although you appear outwardly strong, your sensitivity and strong emotions imply that you may at times suffer from self-doubt. By learning to show your generosity and compassion, you could avoid being emotionally controlling or manipulative to compensate. The more you rely on your own intuitive power, and insight, the more success you're likely to encounter in life. It is wise, nevertheless, to avoid worry and social excesses. When positive, however, you possess the dignity and modesty that come from a desire to give your best to your work. Dynamic and creative with sharp and quick mental responses, you have a positive vitality and the courage to fight adversity. With a desire to lead and exercise power, you become ambitious and very determined, charming, generous, and kind, with the ability to make yourself popular. You may also have to learn that being too direct or overbearing can push people away. Although you will always have a playful quality, it is through developing perseverance and a responsible attitude that you are able to make the most of your remarkable potential and achieve almost anything. You can do it. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Work and vocation. Your depth of knowledge, drive, and excellent social skills enable you to reach your potential in many different areas of life. Your probing mind may attract you to research, psychology, or investigative work. Equally, you may excel in education or philosophy. In business, you will be naturally drawn to large enterprises and are an excellent problem solver. As you do not like to take orders, you need the freedom to work in your own way, and with the help of your organizational and managerial abilities, you often rise to positions of prominence. Alternatively, a strong need for self-expression and a love for the dramatic may lure you to writing or the entertainment world. This birthday is also excellent for doctors and working with foreign people or places. Famous people who share your birthday include actors Richard Burton, Claude Rains, and Roy Schneider, chef Robert Carrier, songwriter Tim Rice, English painter William Hogarth, sculptor Jacob Epstein, and writer Vachel Lindsay. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so numerology. This is how your personality can, the numbers in your birthday can influence your personality, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Like someone with a number 1 birthday, you usually strive toward great endeavors. Nevertheless, you may have to overcome more obstacles before you arrive at your goals. Energetic and original, you stand by your own beliefs, and even when they differ from others. Your ability to be a self-starter with a pioneering spirit encourages you to travel far afield, or strike you out on your own. You may also learn that the world does not revolve around you, and you should guard against selfishness in being dictatorial. Success and accomplishment, are important to all number 10 individuals, and frequently you find the way to the top of your profession. The sub-influence of the number 11 month indicates that you are versatile, original, and multi-talented. Strong convictions and a need to attain self-mastery implies that you can be spiritually aware. Although you possess an entertaining and witty personality, your carefree spirit needs direction and a purpose. At times direct and opinionated, you say too much, but you are rarely accused of being dull or boring. As an ambitious individual, you must not overestimate your powers or become self-obsessed. Positive is leadership. Creative, progressive, forceful, optimistic, strong convictions, competitive, independent, and gregarious. Negative is overbearing, jealous, egotistical, too proud, antagonistic, lack of restraint, selfish, weak, unstable, and impatient. All right, next section is love and relationships. Strong and forceful, you respect those who are independent and knowledgeable. As an entertaining companion, you should have no trouble attracting friends and admirers. You usually look for a partner who is strong-willed and clever, or who has qualities that you prize. Although you seem self-assured, on an innate level, you may have doubts about your own feelings and at times appear indecisive or skeptical. If suspicious, you may need to learn about trust and integrity. Although you can be creative and dramatic in your relationships, be careful of a tendency to become too demanding or stubborn. All right. And last but not least, we have an area here. It's titled Your Special Someone. It says, you might further help your chances of finding that special person by looking for someone born on one of the following dates. So, zoom in a little bit here. First, we have your love and friendship. All right, screenshot that or make a note or whatever you want to do there. And I think I may be able to just get the rest on here. Next, we have beneficial. So those are dates of people that would be beneficial to you. Fatal attractions. Watch out for those Taurines, those Tauruses from May 8th through the 11th. And challenging. And then we have your soulmates. January 3rd and 10th, February 1st and 8th, March 6th, April 4th, and May 2nd. Okay. So that was the reading for November 10th. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos that I have coming out about birthdays and all astrology, about more birthdays coming up and astrology readings from other books and from this amazing book, please consider subscribing to my channel. And thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it.